saltwater crocodile. The water looks completely still, but beneath the surface a massive predator is waiting. The saltwater crocodile is the largest living crocodilian and one of the most powerful ambush predators on Earth. It can remain almost completely motionless near the shoreline with only its eyes and nostrils visible above the water. When an animal comes close enough, everything changes in an instant. The crocodile suddenly launches forward, clamps down with its powerful jaws, and pulls its prey toward deeper water. Then comes the famous death roll as the crocodile violently twists its enormous body to overpower its prey. What makes this predator truly frightening isn't just its size or strength, it's the patience. It can wait silently for the perfect opportunity, and when that moment arrives, the attack can happen before the prey even realizes what is happening. Nile crocodile. Across the rivers and lakes of Africa lives another legendary predator, the Nile crocodile. It is one of the largest crocodilians in the world and a highly effective hunter of animals that come close to the water. A Nile crocodile can disappear beneath the surface, leaving almost nothing visible except its eyes. When a herd approaches the river, the crocodile watches carefully, waiting for one animal to make a mistake. Then it explodes from the water and grabs its target with tremendous force. If the prey struggles, the crocodile can pull it underwater and use its powerful body to control the fight. Its famous death roll can then help it overpower large prey. The Nile crocodile doesn't need to chase its victims across the land. It simply turns the river itself into a deadly trap. American crocodile. Moving across the Americas, we find the American crocodile, a powerful predator that can live in rivers, lagoons, mangroves, and coastal waters. Its ability to move between different aquatic environments gives it access to a wide range of prey. But its hunting strategy remains remarkably simple. It waits. Almost completely hidden beneath the surface, it watches animals moving near the shoreline. A bird lands too close, a fish swims within range, or a mammal approaches the water, and the crocodile can suddenly explode forward. Its jaws snap shut with incredible force before the prey has much time to react. The attack may last only seconds, but the crocodile can spend hours waiting for that single opportunity. In its world, patience is just as important as power. Mugger crocodile. In the rivers, lakes, and wetlands of South Asia lives the mugger crocodile. Its broad snout and heavily armored body make it instantly recognizable, but its real advantage is the way it uses shallow water to hunt. A mugger can lie almost motionless near the edge of a lake, while animals move around it without realizing the danger. When something comes within striking distance, the crocodile can surge forward with surprising speed and clamp down on its prey. It may then drag the animal toward deeper water, where its powerful body gives it an enormous advantage. Fish, birds, and mammals can all become potential targets. The mugger doesn't need a complicated hunting strategy. It simply turns an ordinary-looking patch of water into an ambush zone. Cuban crocodile. Hidden in Cuba is one of the most unusual crocodilians alive today, the Cuban crocodile. It is smaller than the great giants, but its behavior can be surprisingly aggressive and active. Unlike crocodiles that spend most of their time wading in the water, Cuban crocodiles can move effectively across land and are capable of sudden bursts of speed. When hunting, they can approach prey from the water or shoreline before launching a rapid attack. Their powerful jaws can seize animals quickly, while their strong bodies allow them to control the struggle. What makes this species even more fascinating is its rarity. The Cuban crocodile exists in a very restricted range, making encounters in the wild extremely uncommon. It is a small piece of an ancient predator lineage that has survived into the modern world. Orinoco crocodile. Deep within the waterways of South America lives the Orinoco crocodile, one of the largest and rarest crocodilians on the planet. Once widespread throughout the Orinoco River basin, it has suffered a dramatic decline and is now critically endangered. Yet the predator itself remains highly capable. It can wait silently in muddy rivers using the water as camouflage while fish and other animals pass nearby. When prey comes within range, the crocodile can strike with incredible speed, snapping its jaws shut before the target has time to escape. Larger animals approaching the shoreline can also become targets of an ambush. The most frightening part is how easily such a massive animal can disappear into its environment. Today, the Orinoco crocodile isn't only a powerful predator. It is also a reminder of what can disappear when an ancient species loses its habitat.
Morlet's crocodile. In the freshwater wetlands and rivers of Central America lives the Morlet's crocodile. Compared with the largest crocodiles on Earth, it may appear less intimidating, but it possesses the same basic weapons that have made crocodilians successful for millions of years. It spends long periods remaining almost completely still, watching the water around it. Fish moving nearby can be grabbed with a sudden snap of the jaws, while birds and small mammals approaching the shoreline can face a much more dangerous ambush. The crocodile doesn't need to chase its prey over long distances. Instead, it uses concealment and timing. One moment the water looks empty. The next, a set of powerful jaws breaks through the surface. That sudden transition from complete stillness to explosive movement is what makes crocodile hunting so effective. Siamese crocodile. Our final species is the Siamese crocodile, a freshwater crocodilian native to parts of Southeast Asia and one of the world's most endangered crocodiles. It is smaller than the saltwater and Nile crocodiles, but it still possesses the classic crocodilian hunting strategy. It waits quietly in freshwater habitats, watching for fish and other animals that come close enough to strike. A sudden movement of the head is often all it needs to grab prey. But today, the biggest danger facing this species isn't another predator. Habitat destruction, hunting, and the loss of suitable wetlands have pushed wild populations to extremely low levels. Conservation programs are now working to protect the remaining animals and restore their habitats. The Siamese crocodile shows that even a predator that survived for millions of years can become vulnerable when its environment disappears.